Welcome to satsang. Please close your eyes for a few moments and just remain present. This silence of being, it's what is listening through your form. It's listening to these words and to the absence of the words as well. With no effort whatsoever. It's what you are. It is what is listening to any feeling in the body, any subtle movement of the mind. And it's unconditionally resting behind any manifestation. Let your attention sink deeply into this. And notice how natural it is, with no effort. Now, with the same kind of presence, just slowly open your eyes and let your meditation continue, simply adding form and colors to your experience. Still, it's silence that is experiencing this moment through your human form. Still, this silence is present, and all the manifestation is present in it as an expression of it. This has been called in many ways in many cultures. We can give many names to this presence. All religions, all spiritual traditions have been aiming to this, to you. I want to explain to you the way in which this transmission happens. I'm not speaking to any image that consciousness might hold. I'm speaking directly to you, to this silence that you are. I would like you to check, in a sense, in yourself how the space out of which you are receiving these words is not through the mind. It's directly the silence of your being that is listening. Is your being that is listening. the sound of the police car or the sound of this voice have been both received by the silence. Even thoughts, if they are present, they are received by silence. The connection between you and all this is through being, not through doing. Please rest in this silence that is listening and notice how the sound of these words are a vibration of your being. Recognize it where you are. And this is the way in which all the time we actually experience the world. The only difference is that sometimes attention is on a repetitious concept to be the doer. But behind this, always there is just this perception of being that is a true nature. It's very important we see this. Otherwise, we might think that we have to seek it somewhere else, in an experience, or in a person, or in a book, or in an understanding, or in an amazing realization. And instead, it's the natural state You see, although apparently on the surface of consciousness we don't know each other, deep in the silence we have been always meeting. And this is the sense of familiarity that you might experience. It's not a familiarity for the form. It's the familiarity with yourself. The true question is, how much of your surface life belongs to it? And how much of your surface life, surface of consciousness, belongs instead to some images or some protection mechanism? How much of you belongs to the true you? I would say that this is a very good question. Maybe even more important than keep on wondering if you really are awakened or not. Because this gives depth to your life and purpose, in a sense, meaning, in the sense that fills this moment with the meaning of you, fills the moment with the reality of your being. where he said, if your life belongs to the image that you have been building up to protect your heart from being discovered, then this moment will be empty of this true meaning, and you will try to pursue many meanings in life, failing, hopefully, at some point.